Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Speed News with the Sentinel. Here are the top 20 headlines of the day. The Supreme Court on Thursday pulled up the center for its evasive and brazen affidavit in connection with pleas seeking action against alleged motivated media reporting on the Tablighi Jamaat. A bench headed by Chief Justice of India S.A. Borge was hearing a clutch of petitions filed by Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind and others seeking action against media organization allegedly giving communal color to the COVID-19 outbreak at the Tablighi Jamaat congregation in Delhi's Nizamuddin. Mumbai police on Thursday said that it has busted a scam where TRPs of certain channels, including Republic TV, were being illegally increased. The police said they have arrested owners of 2 such channels and have sent a notice to Republic TV. The Broadcast Audience Research Council of BARC, which measures TRPs, has installed over 2,000 barometers in Mumbai for measuring the data. West Bengal BJP's March to Nabalna, organized by the Yuva Morcha, took a violent turn on Thursday after party workers allegedly hurled bombs and bricks at the policemen in Kolkata and the adjoining Howrah district. The police, in return, resorted to water cannons and fired tear gas shells, besides lathi charging the workers to disperse the crowd. Several BJP workers, including State Vice President Raju Banerjee, were injured in the clash. The World Bank on Thursday said that India's GDP is expected to contract by 9.6% this fiscal, which is reflective of the national lockdown and the income shock experienced by households and firms due to the COVID-19 pandemic, noting that the country's economic situation is much worse than ever seen before. The Nobel Prize for Literature 2020 has been awarded to American poet Louis Gluck. Making the announcement, the Twitter handle of the Nobel Prize shared, the 2020 Nobel Prize in Literature is awarded to the American poet Louise Gluck for her unmistakable poetic voice that, with austere beauty, makes individual existence universal. The Drugs Controller General of India, or DGCI, has declined the proposal of pharmaceutical company Dr. Reddy's Laboratories to conduct a large-scale study of Russia's Sputnik V COVID-19 vaccine in the country. A pregnant woman who was traveling from Delhi to Bengaluru on an Indigo flight delivered a baby boy on Wednesday, videos of which have gone viral on social media. The Indigo crew successfully managed to assist the woman in her delivery. Despite the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, which has impacted the Indian economy severely, the fortunes of Indian billionaires, however, have witnessed gains. The newly released Forbes list of 100 richest Indians indicated Reliance Group chairman Mukesh Ambani has topped the list for the 13th year in a row. A female poacher identified as Konkani Pegu was arrested by Bokakhat police of Assam along with her husband Uruka Pegu on Thursday. She was allegedly involved in rhino killing. Guwahati University in Assam has issued new academic calendar for 2020-21 and 21-22 sessions. According to the calendar, the undergraduate and postgraduate admission process would be completed within October 31st. The classes for undergraduate semesters in the affiliated colleges and Guwahati University campus will commence from November 1. Assam Pradesh Congress Committee President Ripun Bora said that he is ready to become the Chief Minister of Assam if the High Command of the party wants. He also stated that Congress would play the role of big brother in the grand alliance it is going to forge with All India United Democratic Front, or AIUDF, and other anti-BJP parties. Bora said that the Chief Minister would be from the Big Brother Congress. Nagaland State Transport has informed that the weekly schedule of helicopter services in the state will resume from October 12 under certain conditions. The release further added that before boarding the flight, passengers will have to produce a COVID-19 negative report by TrueNet, rapid antigen test, RT-PCR duly countersigned by an authorized medical officer. The National Investigation Agency, or NIA, has busted a module of the so-called Islamic State, or IS, and arrested its 2 alleged operatives from Bengaluru. The agency has found at least 13 to 14 people from Bengaluru traveled to Iraq and Syria in 2013-14. The Ministry of Home Affairs on Thursday modified its COVID-19 guidelines issued on September 30 for 12 states where elections are scheduled to be held. The new MHA order allows political rallies to be held in these states with immediate effect. These gatherings were originally prohibited till October 15. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath inaugurated Uttar Pradesh's largest oxygen production plant in Modinagar, Ghaziabad, in a virtual ceremony held on Thursday. Medical oxygen is important in the treatment of critically ill COVID-19 patients. The plant is expected to bridge the demand-supply gap. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will on Sunday hand over physical copies of property titles of their homes and the surrounding areas as their own to around 132,000 landowners across 763 villages in a significant land ownership reform that could improve the finances of rural property owners and also end property disputes that have gone on for years, sometimes decades. The All Assam Motor Transport Association has called off the indefinite strike or Chakka Bandh after some of its demands were met by the government. City buses and other modes of privately run public transport would start plying from tomorrow. Former Deputy Inspector General of Police P.K. Datta, one of the prime accused in the Assam Police Sub-Inspector recruitment scam, reportedly revealed names of many influential personalities involved in the scam that has come as a huge embarrassment for the Sarbananda Sonowal-led BJP government ahead of the assembly elections next year. Datta is being grilled by the Criminal Investigation Department or CID. With 78,524 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, India's COVID-19 tally crossed the 68 lakh mark apart from reporting 971 new deaths. Over 11 lakh people were tested for COVID-19 on Wednesday, taking the total number of testing done so far to over 8 crores, the Indian Council of Medical Research or ICMR data revealed. The 4 men accused in the HATHRA's rape and murder case have written to the HATHRA Superintendent of Police claiming they are innocent and that the 20-year-old woman was beaten up by her brother and mother on September 14, the day of the incident, because they were against our friendship. And that's all we have in this edition. Thank you for watching.